Hi, I'm Joe from Set Your Goals.
I'm Mikey from Set Your Goals.
I'm Dan from Set Your Goals, and these have been our 5 best stories from the road. This is one we call Government Corrupt. So this was way back in, I think, 2004 or 5. We played a show in Tijuana. And
With Turmoil.
Yeah, with Turmoil and Warriors. The promoter made a very specific point of us leaving right after the show. Like he said, don't hang around, don't go hang out, don't go to any clubs or anything, just go back to San Diego. And, you know, we're not the type to really learn or listen to advice like that. We got to learn from our mistakes. So we went to a strip club in Tijuana afterwards. We were parked a little ways down the street, and at one point, Matt and our other guitarist at the time, Manuel, went to the van to get some more money, you know, for entertainment purposes. And they come running back in the club saying that somebody was breaking into the van and that we got to go out, and they had flagged some police officers. So we all run out there and see that, you know, sure enough, like this guy who was in cuffs next to a cop car had jimmied the lock a bit. He hadn't gotten in, but there's, you know, a couple cop cars there. They're kind of looking around the van and everything. We figure, okay, cool, they caught the guy. The cops start asking us a lot of questions, and they start searching through our van. They go through the trailer. They see, you know, we got a lot of band equipment, and they go into the van, and they found our little cash box, which we had like, I think, $900 or $1,000 in cash in. And so, like I said, they're asking us a lot of questions, and we're wondering, why are they sweating us? I'm the only one at the time, like Junior wasn't in the band then, so I'm the only one who knew like any Spanish. So I'm just kind of struggling to communicate with this police officer, and she's just like, she's grilling me. And they happen to find a bag of just burned CDs, because this is pre-iPod days, so we were listening to just burned CDs. And she's telling me how, they found these CDs and they're gonna have to impound the van because, they're pirated music and it's illegal in Mexico, and they're gonna, take us to court. We're gonna have to spend the night in jail and all this stuff. For like 5 seconds, I'm freaking out in my head, just going like, oh my God, like this is like the worst possible situation ever. And then of course I come to my senses and I'm like, oh, okay, she wants a payday. And so I'm like, okay, well, what do we gotta do to, get out of this? And she's like, you tell me. I say, okay, how about $200? And she says, no way. She says, you have $1,000 in cash there. Like, you got to go more than that. I was like, listen, this is literally, like, this is before we had a bank account or anything. So I'm like, this is literally all of our money. I was like, how about $400? She's like, okay. And so, pay her out $400 right there to the police in Tijuana. She makes everybody else get in the van. And she's like, I want to see your ID. So I give her my ID. She looks at it, writes everything down. She's like, all right, listen, you're going to go in the van and cross the border immediately. If you tell them what happened at the border crossing, I have all of your information and I will find you and you will disappear. I'm like, I promise you, you'll never hear from me again. Like, I'm getting out of here right away. She's like, just remember, and this stuck with me. She said, this is not a game for little boys. This is a business for men. I'm like, okay, I'm gone.